Our products are, everything we do is free from gluten, soy, corn, canola, nut, dairy, and egg automatically. Um, and we use a higher quality ingredient. So, for those of you, for example, that don't know, powdered sugar actually is almost always cut with cornstarch, and we are corn free, which means our powdered sugar is really expensive. But it was important for us to remove that allergen, and when the COVID hit, we lost our source for that. So then we were buying it at Trader Joe's by the pound, and we blend the bread flour in about 500-pound batches right now, which is like nothing compared to the big guys. But for us, we used to use that in like a month. And now we go through that in less than a week before even selling the flour blends, just in product we make. So to say that we needed a bit more powdered sugar than that would be an understatement. And cutting every single 1-pound bag is a time-consuming labor thing. Also, the price was 3 to 4 times what we were paying before. But we did not want to remove using that type of powdered sugar because it was important for us to maintain that we were corn-free. And we don't compromise on the quality there. And in turn, we've just been eating that cost. So we now are making our own powdered sugar in-house now that we can do that. We have the right machines. That being said, we are also now milling a lot of our own stuff, which is a whole nother project, which is fun because I love that. But we are milling a lot of our ingredients, really as many as I can get my hands on to mill, we're milling it. And that is why we can actually make it affordable enough to sell the flour blends. I guess my point is we've gotten a lot of feedback over the last few years that our product price point is a little bit higher, right? For us, this is my house. It is not a set. I don't live the fancy good life. I don't drive a fancy car. But, I mean, I live the good life. It's just not all that fancy. But I guess my point is we're not, like, raking in the dough with those price points. Those price points are because we're bootstrapped, which, if you don't know, bootstrap means we started from nothing. So we started in a 22-foot box truck U-Haul that my dad and I converted into a fully licensed commercial kitchen with less than like $4,000. So we're completely customer funded. So every new machine, every new everything goes right back in the business. And now we're really growing, which is wonderful, but we are also still customer funded. So we have to charge what we charge when it comes to our finished good products because of labor, because of overhead, because of all those things and the higher quality ingredients. But my point is, sometime I'll get to it. When it came to the flour blends, I started doing the costing, and I wanted to really make sure that the flour blends would be something that could be more affordable for everybody. I know that a lot of people complain about the price points for flour blends, and I understand that. I was very concerned that we wouldn't be able to be very affordable because of the fact we're not really milling as much as a lot of these other guys, right? They're milling or blending like thousands of pounds at a time. I'm literally milling the ingredients, and then we're blending like 500 pounds at a time right now. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it goes well, and we can do it more.